So dry break. It's going to bring Chip to the table. Oh, thank you, James. So James Shiflett, one of our frequent followers, also a member of the mob. Check them out. Money shot out Billiards, Q's Apparel and Accessories. Contact Mr. Bill Hill. So good try there by Chip. Going to be ball in hand to Tristine. Tristine looking at how he's going to get down there for the 5. Does have an angle. Just a little bit of left. Should be able to run it off of that short rail. Excuse me, that long rail. Get down there for the 5. Don't have to overhit this ball. These tables are pretty quick. Nice shot there by Tristine. So just rattled that 5 ball. Going to bring Chip Boswell to the table. So that 8 ball has got him snookered.
I'll be sitting here for another 6 hours.
5 ball just inside the jaws, it looks like. Oh, just hit it too full. It's unlucky. So Tristine to the table. I think maybe the idea here is play safe, maybe thin off the 5 and run the cue ball down the other side of the table and use one of those 4 balls as a blocker. Maybe thin it and run it to the long rail with some spin, try to get it down table. Don't want to hit too full, if that's what your plan is. Good shot there. Exactly what we were talking about. Good shot there by Tristine. So Chip to the table. Hasn't had a clear shot yet. Excellent hit there by Chip. Good morning, Will Moon. Just happy to see you there. So a little update on the race there. I had that incorrect. So race to 31. So while they're calling timeout, we'll go ahead and switch cameras here. Say thank you to Bernadine Diaz from Big Money Billiards, frequent sponsor to our streams. Thank you very much. Safety play made. Bounced that cue ball out a little further away from the 7, probably than what he wanted. Maybe that was the play. But I think I would try to left him nice and cuddled up on that 7 ball. Tristine has in mind here. Tries to bank that 7 ball in that top left corner pocket. Nice effort there. Would have beautiful shape on the 8. Aside from being on the rail, but been able to manage from there. So chip to the table. Tristine Pine pockets that 9 ball, goes up 7-3 over Chip Boswell. Tristine Pine to break. Up 7-3 on points. Each rack's worth a possible 10 points. The 9 ball being worth 2 points. Pocketed the 5. Can see the 1. Only real problem here is the 3-7.
Tina, you want to sit down? You can probably sit, bro. Sure. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, Chip. Very nice.
He's going to have position to bank this 3 cross side. It's good position for that. Cue ball get out of the way from this angle. So they're going to call for somebody to watch the hit. So the ball's definitely bankable. You're going to hit it thin, bank it over there in that opposite side pocket. The 7 ball is going to act as a bit of a bumper for you. So good hit. Tristine to the table. Pockets the 3. Doesn't have a great angle to get on the 6. Probably just going to draw back a little bit and take what you can. You don't want to draw back into the side pocket. You got to be careful of that. That's going to bring Chip to the table. Line up that 4 ball in the bottom left corner pocket. Either you have to be real delicate with this shot if you're trying to hold it for the 6. So he had the 9 there to help him. Pretty good idea. Just missed the 4. So Tristine to the table. Sitting at 10 points, trying to get to 31. Can see the 4. Possibly bank it cross side or cross corner. Was trying to go cross side, but couldn't get the couldn't get the cue ball out of the way. So double tapped, double kissed rather the 4 ball. So Chip trying to cut that 4 ball on the side there. Didn't work out. So Tristine Pine to the table. Line up the 4. Need to put a good stroke on this ball. Concentrate on making the 6. You're going to have an angle for the 7. So Chip to the table. Representing new Jimmy T's. Fires that 6 ball in there. Kind of tough position for the 7, however. And if you're going for the kick, you need to be cautious. Catch the backside of the 7, you're going to scratch. So if you're going to the short rail, up table and back, you almost need to try to hit this ball without going to the side, to the long rail. Because if you're not precise, you're going to catch the backside of that 7 and scratch. So this way, if you're going to go up and back, normally I try to go to the long rail there. But in this case, it's sitting out far enough. I'd be concerned about scratching. So try to hit the 7 full in the face if I can. So I think, oh, good try. Excellent effort there by Chip. Oh, wow. That's so unfortunate. Got a feel for Chip there. So Tristine Pine looking to capitalize there on some misfortune. Wow. Got awful close to the 8-ball. Has a nice little angle from the 8. A little bit of draw, set up for the 9. So Tristine to go up 15-5. On a race to 31. And he does.
There you go, Tristan.
So Tristine Pine from Gray Matter, 15-5 over Chip Boswell from New Jimmy T's. This is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTechMD, and this is TTMD Billiard Streaming. So I hope everyone is enjoying the stream this morning. A little bit more of a smooth start today compared to yesterday. But I'll take it. Tristine Pine looking at that rack, inspecting it. Some will call it reading the rack. Making sure it's nice and square. Nice shot of that diamond. Red label table. Tristine Pine to break. Oh, wow. So 3 dead balls, I believe there. Yeah, 3 dead balls. Pretty good break there, however, the scratch. It's not going to be helpful. So Chip looking to get some momentum here. Has to worry about the 6-8. So you have to be precise on how you get on your 6-ball. So I think that's going to be a real issue here. I have to probably fire this ball with some, I would hit top left on this, run around the table, but Chip tried to draw it back there. Might just have an edge of the ball, which is okay. Just thin it off of that long rail, take the cue ball back up table. I wouldn't even try to pocket that ball. So Chip, if you're watching later, I probably just thin that ball, let the cue ball go off of that short rail and come back up table. Try to get the 6 ball to come back almost where the 8 was. And leave your opponent long. All right, Tristine Pine to the table. Trying to eye up that 6. Nice shot there. If you're going to draw this ball to set up for the 8, you need to be careful not to scratch in that bottom side pocket. Good speed there. Tristine looking really controlled. Probably would have liked to been a little further over to the bottom of the table from our angle, bottom of the table towards the long rail. But this will work. Oh, little firm, slow down. Well, sometimes when you overrun your mark, you get fortunate. Have another pocket to fire at. So he does. Tristine can shoot at this top left corner pocket. Shooting off the rail. So definitely much more difficult than anticipated. Oh, so misses that 9 ball. Fortunate with the roll, though. It's going to leave Chip in a tough spot. It's off the rail. I think I'd try to make this ball. Chip is a pretty good, from what I saw of a shot earlier when he back cut a ball in the side pocket. I fancy him to go for this 9. I think you can just thinly cut this ball. It's off the rail. And you got a bit of an angle coming into it. So I think you go for this ball. All right, so Chip taking the shot. Lining up that 9. Tries to thinly cut it in there. Falls. Nice shot. Don't scratch on him. Good shot there by Chip. Nicely executed. So Chip Boswell to break. Down 18-9. Just let me confirm that score. Make sure I'm right. All right. So yes, the score is accurate. 18-9. Chip Boswell to break. Representing New Jimmy T's. My name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTechMD. This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. Chip the break. Gets that head ball, gets the 1 ball to go in the side pocket, plus another ball. So 2 on the break. 3 balls kind of a rough spot. So I maybe just trying to do too much, trying to do something with the 3 to set up for the 3 ball. Tristine Pine lining up that 2. Trying to cut it in the corner pocket there. So nicely done. However, 3 ball that we mentioned, still a bit of a problem. So safety play, I believe he was just trying to get behind the 3 with enough spin to just sort of cuddle the cue ball up on the 3 and the 4. Maybe bump the 3 into the 4. So nice effort. See if Chip can play this 3. Line it up like he can. Now you can bank this for that top left corner pocket's going to get you down where you need to be for the 6. So, pretty fortunate roll. Tristan's going to have his work cut out for him. So, he's going to go off the long rail. Trying to pocket this 4 in that bottom left corner pocket. Pretty good effort. Pretty good effort. Good speed there. It's going to leave Chip with a pretty tough shot. If he tries to cut this 4 in that top right corner pocket, excuse me, top left corner pocket, going to risk scratching. You have to. So he's going to. Looks like he's. I'm not sure what he's going to do. Maybe thin his. Oh, wow. He had enough to thin that ball. He's the cut master. I'll tell you what. That's 3 very nice cut shots from Chip in this match between him and Tristine. So you gotta be careful you don't scratch off the 7 if you're trying to pocket this 6 in the. Oh, he's trying to back cut it again. So Tristine to the table, looking at that 7 ball. It's a bit of a tough spot because of the 9. I think the 7 is froze. That 6 gonna fall. Timeout called. So while they talk about it, I'll just say that my name is Wayne Everhart. I'm the owner of ThinkTechMD. We are a technology services provider. Not only do we provide streaming services like you see here for billiards, but we can also do streaming for cornhole, etc. But I'm also a consultant for IT. If you have any questions about what you could do with your small business in regards to make things a little bit more streamlined with your systems or services, reach out to me. If you need a website design, reach out to me. If you need help with your social media campaigns, I can help you with that too. So a full-service technology shop, just reach out to me, thinktechmd.com. Got a contact us form there. Let's go ahead and fill that out, and we'll get back to you. So back to the task at hand. We've got Tristine to the table, getting out that bridge, trying to. Looks like he's going to try to thin this 7 into the corner pocket. So caught it a little full. He's going to get fortunate with the leave. So it looks like he's going to go ahead and play this 7 ball. You got to be careful not to scratch in the opposite side. Hit it nice and thin. Plenty thin. Just didn't quite get there. Got a little bit behind it maybe. So Tristine to the table. I think all you need to do is just hit this ball with just a little bit of follow. It's going to come down the table a little bit, give you a better angle for the 8. Don't have to overhit this ball. Nice and easy. Just like that. Again, nice and easy. Good pace there. Cuts it in beautifully. So if my scorekeeping's correct, it's Tristine Pine 24, Chip Boswell 13. We'll check that out. All right, so we'll have Tristine Pine to break, representing Gray Matter. Thank you all for joining us today. If you're new to the stream, go ahead and like us, follow us, share the stream. Some viewers today. This is the semifinals and finals today. This is a semifinal match. Winner will advance to the next round for a chance to go to Vegas. Tristine Pine to break, leading 24 to 13. Pockets the wing ball. One on the break. One is kind of a tough spot. 4 ball shielding the front of it. This is another one of these shots. I think I tried to just barely touch the one, but you got to be careful. You scratch. See how Tristine plays this. He was thinking the same thing. Just wanted to just skim that ball. So it didn't really hurt him too much, given the 4 ball is where it's at. It's a ball in hand. However, Chip could be savvy here, make him pay a little bit. Play some safety. Maybe just skim that edge of that 1 ball. Send the cue ball down table. Squeeze that 1 against the 4 a little bit. It looks like he's even looking at maybe the possible 1-4-6 in the side, where you play the 4 in the side off the 6. Let's see what he does here. So that's what he went. He tried to play the billiard tried to play the billiard with the 4 off the 6 into the side. So Tristine now has a pretty open table. Now be careful not to scratch down here between the 6 and the 5 in the corner pocket if you're spinning this ball. So I think he's pretty fortunate with the leave. I think the edge of the 6 might have him. So to be honest, Chip has had quite a bit of tough leaves, quite a few tough leaves to deal with. Really hasn't had much of an opportunity to get rolling. So the 9-ball chilling by the corner pocket. So the 4-9 combo is definitely on. Good morning, John Lawler. Thank you for joining us. John, also a frequent follower of our stream. Works out at the green room. Certainly a frequent tournament player out of that facility. We'll be heading out to the green room on October 25th for a costume / 3-man event, person event, 3-person. That ought to be interesting. So Chip kicking at the 3. Try to hit it with some inside English to spin it back into the 3. Off the rail. But we'll see how Tristine plays this out. He might go for the points. It's pretty open. Or you just take the 4-9 combo. We'll see. Guy's got a pretty good break, so he might be in a hurry to get to his break. So Tristine setting up for that 4-9 combination. So no, maybe he was going for the point. Wasn't going, I'm not sure. I looked up and there it was. So 4 is chilling in the pocket. 9-ball might be a little problem if you're trying to draw out of there. Yeah, so sort of just stunned the cue ball, wouldn't let it get out of the pocket. So Chip looking at that 5-ball. Just another situation where he just can't get going. And frankly, even that shot there was going to be difficult. You had to draw it out of there. You had the 9 sitting there. So you really had to power draw that ball out of there. Yeah, Dawn, I wasn't sure. I looked down for a second, looked back up, and saw the 4 sitting there, and I just sort of took for granted he was going to combo the 9. But there you go. They're never gimmies. The combos are never gimmies.
What am I watching? Trump. Trump stock. No, the remote's for some kind of bullshit.
All right, so Chip has an opportunity. get a few points here. You just draw back and try to get the 6 in that top left corner pocket. A little touchy. These tables are quick, so you got to be cautious with the draw. If you poke it from this close, you could end up drawing it back quite a bit. Pretty good shot there. Also got to be careful scratching off the 8. Oh. So I think he was concerned about it. Didn't want to hit the 8. Try to draw down. Just clear the 8. Drew it just a little bit too much. That's what I alluded to. These tables are really quick. And at that close, when you're that close and you hit a little bit of draw, it takes. And you just saw that right there. So dead ball. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that.
Really nice.
For the win. That's it, I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slow down. Slow down.